Today we are checking out Ribs by Lorde. This was the winner of a recent Patreon poll. If you would also like to suggest content for polls and vote on polls, be sure to become a patron. The link is in the description. Now, this is the first time we're checking out Lorde on the channel. I am, of course, aware of her, but I've never really dived into her discography. This song is from her debut album in 2013. Looks like somewhat of a deep cut, so I'm definitely interested. We're gonna do a musical analysis as we go through, and then afterwards I'm gonna check out the lyrics and see what the song might be about. Let's go. Ribs. Interesting title. Very interesting. Keeping me in suspense.
The drink you spilled all over me. Lover's spit left on repeat. My mom and dad let me stay home. It drives you crazy getting old. We can talk it so good, we can make it so divine. We can talk it good, how you wish it would be all the time. The drink you spill all over me, lover's spit left on repeat. My mom and dad let me stay home, it drives you crazy getting old. You spill all over me. Lovers
really cool vocal layering.
Mom and dad let me stay home. It drives you crazy getting old.
Okay. What's standing out to me about this song the most is the vocal layering. Listen to this chorus here.
All over me. Lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home.
So what I'm hearing is she's singing the melody an octave lower, and it's sort of more like da 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 da, and then she's also singing in the higher octave na 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 na. So she's layering those two sounds. The lower one is more in the center channel, and the higher vocals are more on the side channels if you're listening in headphones. But also there's the more atmospheric, reverb-heavy background vocals too.
Lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home. It drives you crazy.
You can hear that in the background too. I wonder how she achieved that effect. It really sounds like multiple vocal tracks layered and fading in and out. Really nice. Otherwise, it's a pretty straightforward synth pop song, but with a pretty cool atmosphere. And I like how the song is kind of in this major key, which basically means it has a bright, happy sound, but the texture of the electronics makes it feel, for lack of a better word, more serious or more deep. Like I can tell the song is about something pensive, you could say, rather than just going to a party, drinking all night. It could very well be what the song is about, is just partying, but it's more romanticizing whatever experience she's having, for better or for worse. Interesting song, let's keep it going.
Over me, lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home. It drives you crazy getting old. The drink you spill all over me. Lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home. It drives you crazy.
Hear those background vocals really coming through there. Now really focusing on that background vocal effect.
This dream isn't feeling sweet. We're reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone.
This is actually quite a beautifully produced song. That layered background vocal is really omnipresent throughout the track. Like in the chorus and the post-chorus, it was quite prevalent, but now during these verses, the volume has been pulled down and it remains in the background, but more as a secondary aspect underneath her lead vocal.
We're reeling through the midnight streets.
Also some nice harmonies in this second verse. Just from a personal taste standpoint, she does have a little bit of that cursive singing style that was trendy around this time. And cursive singing, it's basically a very trendy manner of pronouncing words that was popular through the 2010s. It's a stylistic choice and you either love it or you don't. I personally am not a huge fan of it, but she doesn't abuse that technique as much as I've heard some other singers do it. So it really isn't affecting my enjoyment that much.
Felt more alone. It feels so scary. Getting old.
She does have a great storytelling quality to her voice. Regardless of the pronunciation, the technique that she's using, it's intermingling very well with the production.
We can talk it so good. We can make it so divine. We can talk it good, how you wish it would be all the time. This dream isn't feeling sweet, but reeling through the midnight streets, and I've known.
And I do like how there's two different snare sounds on the chorus. You have the lighter one and the heavier one. You have sort of a dum ch dum ksh dum ch dum ksh rather than a dum ksh dum ksh dum ksh. Does that make sense? I like that. It adds a nice bit of spice and variety to the chorus.
Good, how you wish it would be all the time. This dream isn't feeling sweet, but reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone. Feels so scary getting old. This dream isn't feeling sweet, but reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone. Feels so scary getting old.
Catchy track. Got the hi-hat there, giving it sort of a dancey, euphoric feeling. And those background vocals are back now as the focus. Really amazing vocal layering. Really interested to read the lyrics now. Rips. Musically, I really enjoyed that track. It was very imaginative, especially in the production, I have to say. Her vocal performance was solid, nothing crazy, no vocal acrobatics or anything, but it's a catchy enough song, easy to sing along to, and I really enjoyed the more dance-oriented, euphoric vibe towards the end. Okay, let's check out the lyrics. I'm gonna read the lyrics first and take a guess as to what they're about, and then I'll read the Genius annotations. Okay, having looked at these lyrics, honestly, they're pretty cryptic to me, but I appreciate that their meaning is not on the surface. There's a few lines about getting old, a few lines about dreams, references to memories such as the drink you spilled all over me, my mom and dad let me stay home. We're reeling through the midnight streets and I've never felt more alone. It kind of sounds like someone who is missing their maybe like childhood sweetheart or high school sweetheart. They're getting older, they've lost touch with this person and they are just reliving the memories, the youthful, rebellious memories that they created with this person as they're getting older. That's my best attempt at understanding it. So let's look at these annotations and see what's going on. Yeah, I was Along the right lines, but it's more specifically about the loss of innocence of childhood in general rather than a specific person. The annotation says, they laugh until their ribs get tough. This emphasizes how as a child you're carefree and you laugh frequently. However, one day your bones will get stronger, so you can't laugh as much. This symbolizes the loss of innocence. Very poetic and beautifully written, I have to say. Very interesting track. I'm glad I finally got to check her out on the channel. I know actually that she is releasing new stuff soon, or she has already released new stuff. So it's interesting that this was the song that my patrons wanted me to check out. Bit of an older one, looks like a bit of a deep cut too, but yeah, this was a great listen. Let me know what you think of this track and of my analysis, and any other Lorde content you'd like me to make. If you don't know me, my name is Ohakade. I'm the composer of the symphonic metal project Valkada. You can check out our music down below. Be sure to join me on Patreon for reaction requests, polls, and early access. There's also a link in the description to my full reaction database spreadsheet if you're curious about all of the other music I've covered on the channel. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.